Hello, chat. Art thou there? Thou hear me?
Yep, they can hear you.
Allow me to tell you what the fuck just happened. What just happened was Resident Evil 7 completely crashed my computer.
Yeah, just blew it up.
Yep, full on dead as fuck.
Nemesis just came by with a rocket launcher and just targeted your PC tower on his way to go get a Jill sandwich.
Yeah, so let's see what horrible things just happened. Most likely scenario of what just happened is wording I had for all of Extra Life is now corrupt.
That's not good.
So let's find out if it is.
I mean, the Twitch VODs, I think, should still be there, but you'll get the loss in quality.
Yeah, it's more like Omega Strikers was not hot. We're gonna find out. I have a video, it started playing, I just skipped to like 19 hours and we'll see if it does something. Also, now I need to figure out what's going on with my model. Now it's not syncing. Waiting for PC.
Just a minute. Hold on.
The bright side, I didn't lose my VOD. We're good. The other not so bright side is I can't get VTube Studio to work with my phone. There we go. All right. There. Now, I'm back. Okay. So, here's the real question. Resident Evil 7's off the table. That shit literally crashed my computer. I don't want to deal with that happening again. I could try doing it right now and it might work, but the idea of just going to do it and see what happens, and if it doesn't crash, then great, and if it does again, then my computer restarts and I have to go through all this, and I open OBS, I check my VODs, make sure everything's good, whatever. I've already had like 2 completely fucked interruptions in terms of like the 24-hour VOD and everything going on. That kind of sucks. So I think we're just gonna have to skip out on Resident Evil 7 because I tested it, it's fine. But that wasn't live. Now I'm live. I fixed my OBS and it just vamoosed. Funnily enough, oh, I could go back to Elden Ring. Oops, I already uninstalled it. They made space. So I'm gonna uninstall Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7's not happening. But on the flip side, I don't have like any other games except one. So, or Alien? No, it's not a similar genre at all. Those are a completely different genre. In Alien, you're like almost defenseless for most of the game, if not a majority of it, in terms of like horror. It's one of those games where it's like you kinda can defend yourself, but you can't. Horror is a vast genre. It's like saying Resident Evil 2 remake is just like Alien Isolation. Resident Evil in itself is survival horror. Not playing survival. Well, we were supposed to play survival horror because like Alien Isolation's horror. Resident Evil survival horror. I like survival horror. That's my jam. But don't got any. Now we have to find a game to play. And there's only really one choice, unless I play more 14. No, at 6 a.m. in the morning, what the fuck am I gonna do on 14?
I'm back, sorry.
Hey.
I gotta go again in a couple of minutes, but yeah, sorry about vanishing quickly.
Oh no, it's fine. Oh, the pre-roll's all fucked too now.
Are we still looking at what we need to do today? Like, or what we can do right now?
Well, I have the choice of whatever game I didn't uninstall playing.
Okay. So what do you have for that?
So I guess for at least 1 hour, I'll open Duck Sim, make up for skipping it basically entirely. But that might put me to sleep.
I was gonna say, like, are you sure that's a good idea for that? Because that's a little too, well, placid, ironically. But,
I mean,
fuck. Is there anything? Do we have any multiplayer? Well, I can't really do anything with my hands.
Yeah,
so.
don't worry about you. Worry about you. Okay,
But
here's how we'll decide at chat. What do you want me to do?
I mean, all else fails, you can go back to Vampire Survivors, right?
Uninstall it. Also,
Oh.
that game made me so tired.
Okay.
Okay, chat. Here are your options. You get to pick. You've hit $300. New donation milestone. Replace Resident Evil 7. You get to pick. Here are your options. Okay, so first we can play Final Fantasy 14 and, like, I don't know, do bets, I guess. I could do roulettes on 14. Your next option is Duck Simulator for 1 hour, then Baldur's Gate for 3, or, and here's the crazy one, Baldur's Gate 3 for 4 hours.
Okay. Is there
I think
anything
that's
that you'd like to do?
And I'm chat. And you guys, you and Triad can decide, because quite frankly, I'm just disappointed.
Tora recommends ducks. Tato's got a big
I can hear it in her voice. Almost like she's still here with them.
Chat, come on. There's a number of you here. Please, like, at least put in some input.
Yeah, I have to force them.
Or we could do Baldur's Gate 3 hours and end with ducks.
I am not ending the stream with ducks. I will fucking.
Yeah, the problem is I think Como will fall asleep if we have ducks as the last segment.
I'll do it on purpose, despite all of you. Yeah, Tato's right. What do you want, Triad?
Well, there's a lot of people in chat, so I figured I'd help them out. But me, I'm just here for the ride, so I'll commentate whatever.
All right. Oh, my cough hurt my back. All right. So do we want, like, at this point, 30 minutes of ducks?
I think if we're gonna do ducks, 30 minutes is good, because that gives you time to pivot and get into Baldur's Gate.
this in. The ducks fall.
Ducks. Hello, ducks. Somebody's chat name was Holy Waifu Trinity.
Yeah.
Dare I ask who they defined as the Holy Waifu Trinity?
Everything. I don't know. But they're cool.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I would think that that would be an Ava reference, considering that we're like that whole thing kind of started.
Has Rocket Duck been lit on fire? Yes, they explode.
Yeah. Oh, there goes Tato, already taken to the skies like a majestic duck. Oh, so yeah, it gets very funny when Rocket Duck lights on fire, but I don't think anything happens until nighttime. Is that a fire-breathing duck? Yeah, it is. It's also a fire-breathing lizard, if you can remember what that is. What's the word for that again?
Yeah, what's the word for that? Char lizard? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's it. That sounds right.
Char lizard.
Char lizard. Char lizard. Why is there so much fire on those ducks? I don't know. Maybe somebody was thinking about roast duck.
This is the most scuffed Extra Life I've ever done, by the way.
Yeah, this one got scuffed in a lot of ways. But it's been a good time.
Yeah. Why is there so much fire on those ducks? They lit up. I mean, earlier, like, a UFO fucking abducted one of the ducks.
The Dalmatian duck, I think.
Yeah.
You think Cruella de Vil was piloting the UFO?
Yes.
Which, I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but whatever.
You do what you gotta do.
It's true. Do what you gotta do.
My nails are all fucked up. I just cut myself with my nail.
Ow.
Yeah, why get the... from that shit. Yeah.
Hangnails are awful.
Alright, I asked this earlier, but now that we've got different people awake and different people who saw certain things, what was your favorite moment of tonight's Extra Life Marathon?
I know I have one answer. It's not necessarily my favorite, but I think you'll appreciate it.
Yeah?
I like the part where the end of the Alien Isolation stream, your death on that, because it released you from having to play that game anymore for now.
Damn, in hindsight, everything's crashing today.
Oh Christ, Alien crashed too, didn't it?
Right at the end. Like, right when I hit load.
Suspiciously timed one, yeah, like, right when you hit load game, and it blew up, and... but you were at your time to quit anyway, so it wasn't a big deal.
I wonder if my power supply's going.
I don't know.
I was playing 14 the other day, and it, that crashed too.
That's...
No, I mean, it didn't crash, it power cycled my PC. Not too unlike what 7 did. But when 7 did it, my 2 monitors shut off. My main monitor then said Biohazard 7 is encountered an error. It's crashed. Press OK. I pressed OK, and then suddenly my computer rebooted. That was that.
That's weird.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
It's not good.
I mean,
how old's your computer?
3 years.
It's not that old.
No, and I take care of it. I clean it. I work on it. I just updated all the drivers except for my video card because that has been having issues with VTube Studio lately.
Oh jeez.
And apparently OBS just pushed out an update in the middle of my stream.
OBS is always updating.
Yeah.
I mean, not that that's bad or anything, but speaking of, I better go see if I can update OBS.
You streaming today?
No, I just want to have the update ready so I don't have to like do it while I'm like trying to set up for a stream.
Yeah.
It's, like I don't even know what I would play with my hands being like this. I'd have to. I mean, I don't have ducks, but ducks could work if I start going stir crazy.
$3. It's like a fucked up gacha game.
Yeah, without being predatory, which is great.
Yeah. Did Tato already take off into the ether?
I don't know if Tato like has left the building. But Tato did take off a little while ago, like take to the skies. But I don't know if they left the pool area.
I do not see them.
Ogni famiglia è composta da un maschio e 5 femmine. Ognuna delle quali riproduce da 1 a 3 animaletti per giornata.
It's all good though. 20 points. We're doing it when I wasn't looking.
Yep, there's an OBS update. So let's go ahead and do that. Man, Spellstream really just has it out for Vinny.
Yeah, true. Couldn't have anything to do with the D&D game.
I like how a ton of ducks are just hanging out over here.
As they do.
Io faccio il fotografo e quando ho fame vedo tutto bianco e nero.
Let's see. Looks like Yo tapped out.
How far did he get?
He hit his 24 and.
Oh, he started
yeah,
before me?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Dope. Oh.
Hmm? What's up? Do we get a duck?
The same duck. That's a cow duck.
It's a cow duck.
And look, an alien duck was left in its place.
Oh, that's cool.
I wonder,
Alright, that's pretty rad.
I wonder if that means that the cow duck turned alien duck. Like that's just part of the thing. Oh no, here it is, alien duck right up here.
I guess it's its own thing, and it just abducts the cow. That's actually kind of funny. I like that.
The noise it makes is unpleasant.
I had to mute the stream, hold on. It is unpleasant. That's weird. I love that the ducks do that random stuff though, and have surprising effects.
Right?
I still always laugh at the ducks that are rocks that just immediately sink.
They're each other's rocks.
they forgot that like they're supposed to be made of rubber, so they float, but.
Man, I hope Baldur's Gate keeps me super awake, but I do love D&D.
Yeah, hopefully it should.
I hope the character creator takes me an hour again.
It probably will. I feel as though that well, I guess it also depends if it's like if Baldur's Gate 3 is like Baldur's Gate 2, or I don't know what rule set it goes on, or
5e.
Okay, 5e. All right. So less nightmare of trying to balance something a lot more sensible.
And it depends on how you're looking at it. Because you haven't played 5e, right?
I played one game of 5e.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, wasn't Baldur's Gate 2 AD&D? Like 2? Like it was D&D 2?
I don't know.
And I played Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, and that shit is complicated. Way more so than 5th Ed. Because hell, I played
5e's not complicated at all.
Yeah. But I played Advanced Dungeons and Dragons before 3rd Ed even came out. So, a buddy of mine had the books. Like, he got them while his family was overseas, and came back and was like, "Hey, I got this. You want to try it?"
I got an achievement.
What's
The clown's little squirt gun put Vinny out of fire.
Oh wow! Lumi over here doing a solid to fellow
Lumi
duck
2.
kind. Lumi 2, yeah.
A spite name, I would say.
Oh, it absolutely was a spite name, but it was funny, so therefore it's the answer.
True. Oh shit.
And now Lumi has chosen murder.
Guys, it's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening. Oh, the day has come. We must wait longer for it to happen.
Lumi 2 has chosen violence.
But it's duck time.
Duck. I love that dapper duck with the bubble pipe and the hat.
Try it.
Hmm?
It's here.
Is that that's the proton duck. It has arrived. It even has the opposite color scheme. Oh, they're magnets. That makes sense. Wait, so you're telling me I've been Negaduck this entire time?
Eventually, I'm sure those two ducks will get close.
Yeah, they'll probably stick together. This
You're
duck
right.
is the true Gaia, but it's not as blue. Oh no!
Fixed.
That's exactly what was just good.
Collision course.
for Bella to explode. It only happens at night. So it has to be nightfall before that happens, I think.
It's happening.
Yup, they're magnets.
Look at the name.
Oh my god.
I didn't expect that to happen, but I love it.
It's deeply confusing, but also kind of good.
Alright, where's Jack? My tank from Final Fantasy 14. Hi, Fruity Leaf. I am surviving. Resident Evil 7 crashed my computer, so we're playing this instead.
Yeah, Resi 7 just completely annihilated the entire stream. Just, it's not great.
Not great.
It's a shame though. Resi 7's fun. I had a lot of fun with the nightmare mode that is like on the, I don't remember if it's DLC or not, but I think it is. But Nightmare was a lot of fun.
There's always RE4. That's old.
Also, you didn't have it installed, right?
No. We don't play old games on this stream, only new. Like,
that's not true.
Name one old game I played today.
Today?
Yeah.
Well, what's your line for old then? Because Alien Isolation isn't exactly a spring chicken.
Well, younger than Resident Evil 4.
Okay, so you're looking for a 20-year-old game, which I don't think you actually did play anything. But like, yeah, you could. It still wouldn't prevent you from installing RE4.
Me not wanting to play it would be a good way.
But it's a good game.
I could just wait for the remake.
Or you could play both.
Yeah, but the remake's gonna have that tight fucking remake gameplay.
Fucking knife parries, dude. Like, fucking parry the chainsaw with the knife. It's gonna be great.
Oh, with a gun. That was with his gun.
Oh, it was the gun. I thought it was. I thought it was with the knife.
No, I used the
pistol.
Yeah, the pistol. It already has tight gameplay. RE4 does not have tight gameplay.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Okay, it has tight gameplay, but it's still tank.
Yeah. So?
Yeah. The gunplay.
It's the game that made tank controls work. Like, and the game is based around the gunplay. It's all balanced around the fact that you move like a tank.
Well, yeah, I got that. It is made around tank controls. You're right. My problem is that tank controls inherently are just a mess. And I'm glad there's a 10 out of 10 tank game out there.
But yeah,
God knows we needed one.
I loved RE4. And fun fact, I didn't play RE4 until like 2018, 2019.
Wow.
So, yeah. I was a huge coward when I was younger, so I didn't play RE4 when it came out, even though it was cool. But then I, tried it and had a great time. Like, I felt that the game still really held up, even with its tank controls.
I mean, it does. The difference is after playing Resident Evil 2 Remake, it's like, I can't. I can't go back.
There's a difference between, like, RE2 Make, RE4, and, like, RE2, if that makes sense. The tank controls in RE4 I found to be a lot more palatable than, like, original RE2.
There are. It's just, there's still jank in there, you know?
Oh, yeah, no, you still kind of move, not sluggishly, but,
Context commands are the big one. That's the one that's realistically the biggest gripe I sometimes have with RE4 is like, oh, I want to jump down, but I shot a guy in the knee so that I can go to jump down, and then I have to go kick him, but then I get hit by something else.
I didn't really have that happen too much, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's not common, but it happens enough when you've played a lot of RE4 that it's like, all right.
Yeah, could be better.
I think they're probably still adding context commands into the new remake, which I'm not gonna lie, I liked the dire feel of RE2 make, which like brought in like the RE4 but like more modern style of RE4 to instead of like fixed camera. Like
it's modern RE4 meets the lack of defensive options you had in the original RE2.
Yeah.
Which is why RE2 Make was so good. RE2 Make was just one of the best AAA games I've played in years. Years and years.
Fucking love that game so much. That game does it for me.
Yeah, I love it. I streamed it a lot when I first really started streaming on Twitch.
Yeah.
But
I personally like it more than 4, like straight up. I think it's a better game.
I think you're valid in that belief because 2 Make is phenomenal. Like,
yeah,
legitimately a great survival horror. Like, probably the best survival horror game since at least RE4. And debatable whether or not it's even, like, for me, if it's better than RE4, because part of that is I think I view RE4 as really good for coming out in 2005.
Also longer.
So, no. So
RE4, I mean.
Yeah.
It has more going for it. RE2 did, like, at least it's not RE3 make.
I enjoyed what I played of RE3 remake, but it was not a good remake of RE3.
I thought it was just an okay game. I didn't think it was a good remake. I didn't think it was a good game.
Too short, and once you get out of the initial part of Raccoon City, where it's a Resident Evil game, it just becomes a straight line. Until you get to basically the hospital with Carlos. And even then, it's almost a straight line, even then.
Yeah. It's not great. It's fun. I like perfect dodge. That was a cool mechanic. And if they take that into
perfect dodge,
they take that into like perfect timing stuff to do things in RE4 make, and like context commands that it used to have, like shooting guy in the knee and then suplexing, stuff like that. It could work if it's finessed. I hope it is, but who knows?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I really didn't like the perfect dodge in 3 Make because it felt jank to me, and the window to get the perfect dodge is so tight.
Yeah.
And there's no indication of where you're supposed to like hit it, you know what I mean? And then as the difficulty levels go on, they expect you to like perfect dodge a lot more often and a lot more consistently.
It's the Monster Hunter finesse that they expect of you, where, you know, they're like,
which you never needed in Resident Evil before.
Not entirely true. There's some higher difficulty versions of certain Resident Evil games where you understand the enemies you're fighting, you know their like exact animations and attack patterns, and you kind of suss out the timing for like, this is when you step back, or this is when you can really quick run by. It's like that, but instead it's a quick time event that you create for yourself. Like dodging, like invuln dodging through something in Elden Ring.
Yeah, but the difference is like the window, like the frame window for it is like, what, like 3 frames? It's really tight. It's way more like punishing than the
It's like doing a reversal DP in Guilty Gear. You got 2 frames or nothing.
Yeah, it's thing that you could do. Oh yeah, Carlos's new redesign was fantastic. Carlos
amazing.
looked great.
Yeah.
Carlos looked fantastic. But I mean, and to be honest with you, I just played RE3 like it was RE2 because I didn't like the dodge. But like that's not an option when you go on anything higher than hardcore. If you go into Nightmare or Inferno, you gotta fucking know how to perfect dodge, because Nemesis at the end will just annihilate you if you don't. Because the worst part is that Nemesis, like on, I think it's Inferno, will do like a tentacle downswing attack, and you have to perfect dodge it, and you have to get like 5 of them in a row, and he can delay his tentacle attack to like throw you off. So it's just like, why did you design the boss like this? This is not a Souls game, you dicks. And on Inferno, if the tentacle attack hits you, you just die. It's a bee.
It goes in circles.
It's a bee duck.
Yeah, Carlos had the parry.
Yeah. The parry was fun when you got that off, but like...
It was the same stuff.
Yeah. The difference is like perfect dodge gave Jill some space, whereas that bee just made another bee.
You know it. How
They're
did
spreading.
Isa get out here?
I don't know.
Speaking of, name some stuff. Got new people in the chat as of lately.
Oh, it was the chameleon duck. That's probably what it was.
Oh yeah, yeah. Got all these cool ducks now.
Does Fruit Tea Leaf have a duck?
No, now they do.
Good. the meme sunglass duck. I like that.
Maybe
I
Isa
like
flew
how
out? No.
Isa's like the plain yellow duck, I think. The plain yellow dello.
Yeah. Isa was the one who made me download this.
You doing all right?
Hours.
Yeah. Yeah, you're almost there.
We're gonna have to do some extra life streams this year. I'll try to get that webcam so I can go build that fucking gunpla I got.
That's a good idea. Do you have what grade is it? Is it like one of the easier grade gunplas?
I think it's a baby grade.
That's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're not used to building or.
I've built gunpla before.
Ah, okay.
As a kid.
You know, fair enough. It's just been a long time.
Heavy arms and death scythe, baby.
Yeah, I had a bunch of Gundam model kits when I was a teenager. I had a good time with those. Didn't really hold up. I think I've got one Gundam kit left that's like a higher quality one. I don't think it's like a master grade or anything, but
Yeah.
I have one kit left from years ago that I never put together, and I've got a bunch of like airplanes I gotta put together at some point, but I gotta actually get modeling kit supplies because I think all of mine got thrown away in the past. Because I used to do them when I was younger with my dad, but we haven't done it in years. So I don't think I have all my paints and brushes and anything anymore.
I have a pair of scissors. Hey, it's snowing.
I'm just hanging. I like how I'm just still hanging around with my doppelganger.
Now you're Orion, Triad, Orion.
It's very confusing.
Very. I guess with this, we're skipping Munduck Monday because I'm not streaming on Monday.
No, you deserve some days off.
We'll see how many. The duck meter's half full, but I don't think it's gonna fill. Because we've only seen like 1 or 2 duck drops in the last 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I think it slows down as the pool gets more crowded.
Yeah. What have I been doing to eat and stay awake and stuff? I have been eating snacks, and we ordered food around midnight, 12:30. It was gross.
January 10th, 1992.
Didn't taste great, but I ate it. And to stay awake, I have been not sleeping.
Tiny yellow plastic ducks. Currents of the North Pacific. The currents carry the ducks all over the world.
Also this.
So
Yes. They keep feeding me Doritos.
Turning this toy spell into an accidental experiment. So from the ducking study, you get real-time data about the currents in the North Pacific.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do the 24-hour thing like you, like I said, I don't know how you do it.
Okay. I do it through the wonder of pain and wanting to something for Children's Hospital. Very important cause.
Yeah, it is, and you do good.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, well, we're gonna be moving on to Baldur's Gate in a little bit, and take this last sabbatical break, and we're gonna do an extra hour Baldur's Gate starting an hour early at 7 to 10 Pacific. This is the time.
The final game.
The final game, and we're gonna spend an hour in Character Creator because I said so. It's not that robust. I don't remember it being like Elden, but we'll see what happens.
Elden Ring being obsessively robust for no reason.
I would love to really get some cool Elden Ring character creation. But yeah.
You know what game's character creator did kick ass? Code Vein.
Yeah, it was actually really good. I liked how I managed to make the work for me.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to mute us, and you, chat, will be left with the hot vibes, the hot music, and final schedule update, and the idea that $100 more by the end of the marathon means you guys get to pick my stream game next month. How exciting.
And you can pick Alien Isolation.
No. So yeah, that's the schedule. Baldur's Gate 3. It says 8, but we're doing it at 7 because Resident Evil 7 fucking fell through. Marathon ends at 10, and here are other milestones for the marathon, or just in general for the rest of the year. If we get to 1,000 by the end of the year, they will be. So, one last time. We've reached the $250 milestone. I will be playing a full playthrough of Resident Evil 7 if I can get it to work on OBS without crashing my computer. When we get $100 more, chat gets to pick my December game. 500 is null and void. Maybe we'll see if we do a nightmare only thing in the future if we reach that, but for now, it's null and void. 600 is a text-to-speech bot for chat to get to play with channel points. 700 means you get to create your own channel point redeem. Mess with me, make my stream better. Up to you. The 800 is a Jump King stream where I will play it until I beat it, which, as you saw today, will be a demoralizing affair. 850, you get to pick my January stream game. 900, I will play every Soulsborne game that actually runs well, which now Elden Ring does. So add that to the not all at once in one stream, but like over the course of however long it takes. And then 1000, I'll do a full playthrough of the Mortuary Assistant. So let me play Alien Isolation, or Phasmo, or how unexcited I was to play RE7. I'm not good with horror. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking at as we go into our final game. So behave yourself, chat. We're on the home stretch. Yeah, behave yourself. Okay?
And brush your teeth.
Brush your teeth. I gotta brush my teeth for all this. Okay, look. Setting you up. Got you. Alright, I'll be back.